Welcome to the podcast where passion and purpose collide. We are on a mission to interview women and the occasional token man about how their passion and purpose have collided to create healthy relationships and profitable businesses. I'm Elizabeth Denham, publisher of the Franchise Woman magazine, and I'm here with Rebecca Monet, who is the chief scientist at Zoracle Profiles. How are you today, Rebecca?
I am fabulous. Happy Wednesday once again.
Yes, happy Wednesday. It's roses and thorns time.
Oh, I know. If you don't mind, give me your rose and thorn first as my brain is processing.
Yes. Well, I have an easy thorn because I had knee injections yesterday in both knees. And I get them every 6 months, and normally they do once a week for 3 weeks, so they spread it out a little bit. And this time they told me I was going to have to pay $113 per visit because I haven't met my deductible. So I called him back and said, can I just do it all at one time? Because he had told me that was an option. So they said, sure, do it that. Then it only cost me $113 once. So I went and did it yesterday, and I was fine. I thought, well, that wasn't too bad. I walked to my car, got home, walked around, about 9 o'clock last night, got on the couch and could barely get back up. And it only one knee swelled. It's my bad knee that had the surgery, and it is huge, and I can't bend it all the way or straighten it all the way, and I'm limping around like an old lady. So I'm hoping that it'll just take a day or two longer for it all to level off. But it's pretty thorny down in my left knee right now, and it's a little bit irritating. Aww. So I'm thinking next time I might go back to the 3 shots. So that's my thorn.
Hey,
my
we were trying to...
Go ahead. What?
No, I was going to say we were discussing this a few weeks back, and you couldn't decide whether 3 versus 1 was better. And it sounds like you may have your answer based on your reaction to this particular shot.
Yeah, it's never pleasant. It's always, as my youngest child likes to say, cringy. You feel a little full in your knees, like fluidy, which is unpleasant but not painful. This one is painful. So if it doesn't resolve in the next 24 to 48, then I'm going back to the 3. It's just not worth it. So that's the thorn. The rose this week, though, is tomorrow is my anniversary of 8 years with my husband and our blended family of 5 kids. So while we will be driving to help move our daughter tomorrow, we're excited to spend some time in the car, just the 2 of us, talking and getting back in each other's heads, because sometimes we're ships passing in the night. Work, kids, work. Sometimes you forget to talk to each other as much as you need to. So that's my rose for this week. What about you?
Well, happy anniversary.
Thank you. What is yours for the week?
So I think mine kind of blends. It actually happened today. So as you know, I broke my femur 5.5 months ago, and I don't seem to be healing like I would like. I'm in over the moon kind of pain. And I have this wonderful chiropractor who's also a neurologist, and he does a fabulous job. And I've known him for many years. In fact, when I was teaching at the naturopathic college for about 12 years, when I would go in and visit my chiropractor neurologist, he would frequently give me books to read and research studies that of course he participated in while he was in university, that I could share in a class that I was teaching, which at that time was psychoneuroendocrinology and neurology. And so we've always had this wonderful sort of a dialogue over the years. So today when I went in to see him, I'm sitting there and I'm like close to tears. And I said, Doc, I'm getting crabby. I'm getting crabby with this chronic pain. And he knows me well enough that it takes a bit to get me crabby. And then I jokingly, to kind of ease the tension a little bit, I said to him, thank goodness I don't live with anyone, because I'd probably bite their heads off, right? And so obviously I was expressing that particular thorn. Anyway, so I ended up getting my adjustment. He spends plenty of time with me to make sure I'm all fixed up by the time I leave. And I jump in a car and I'm driving home to come back to work, right? I'm working out of my home. And he calls me and he says, Rebecca, next time you come in, why don't you come in and we can have lunch together?
Oh.
And to me, that was a rose, right?
Mm-hmm.
It was all of a sudden someone who's caring not just about your physical health, right? Which of course he's very concerned about, but he's also now concerned that I'm alone, which he obviously all these years didn't know
Huh.
that I was, that he realizes part of health and well-being is about more than just food and exercise and sleep and sunshine and all of those things, but some of it is truly having another human being care
Mm-hmm.
about you. So I thought it was very sweet that he picked up the phone and said, let's get you rescheduled where you can come in a little bit earlier and we can sit down and have a conversation and have lunch. So it's kind of this wonderful affirmation
Mm-hmm.
of there are good people out there that truly want what's best for you. And even though I was kind of crabby and ready to cry and unhappy, that whole time.
But still, I mean, it is nice when somebody reaches out or does something out of the kindness of their heart. I mean, it really does make you feel good. And did that improve your crappy mood?
I did.
Good.
It did.
So it works.
It works, but it highlighted something that you and I talk about often, which is this importance of community.
Mm-hmm.
With this quarantine, I'm extroverted. I'm just crazy off the chart extroverted.
Mm-hmm.
I need people. I need hugs. I need lunches and dinners
Mm-hmm.
and adventures with friends and colleagues. And all of us are kind of trapped right now.
Right.
And I think he recognized that. It was like this, he's known me for many, many years,
Mm-hmm.
that I am this crazy extrovert. And if I'm all of a sudden saying something about I'm feeling alone or I'm alone, even though I said it in a joking way, he picked up on it, that the part of this health issue may simply be because I am not getting my fair dose of conversations and hugs
Right.
and time
Yeah.
with friends and others.
It matters. It definitely matters.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Indeed.
Well, good one for the week.
Good one.
I like it. Yeah, that's a good rose. You had a good rose. I like it. All right. Well, we are going to wrap this one up, but we will be back next week with more roses and thorns.